The Clockmaker's Daughter: How a 47-year-old single woman unlocked her father's legacy and found love. Eleanor Grayson stood in her father's old workshop, the scent of oil and wood filling the air, as the hands of a once broken clock ticked steadily for the first time in decades. At 47, she had spent years believing her life would remain as quiet and predictable as the small town of Ashwood, where she worked as a librarian. Never married, she had resigned herself to solitude, her only companion, the memories of her father, a clockmaker who died when she was a child. But on a chilly October evening, a mysterious note hidden in that old family heirloom set her on a path that would unravel her past, challenge her fears, and lead her to a love she never expected. It began in Eleanor's modest apartment, where she sat sipping tea, the rain tapping against her window. The old clock on her shelf of family heirloom that hadn't worked since her father's death 35 years. Ago suddenly let out a sharp talk. Eleanor froze. The hands, stuck at 317 for decades, twitched to 318. A faint whirring followed, and a hidden compartment at the base popped open, revealing a folded note in her father's handwriting. Ellie, if you're reading this, it's time. Find the workshop. The truth is waiting. Her pulse quickened. The workshop, her father's clockmaking shed, had been locked since his death, its key supposedly lost, according to her mother, who had grown distant over the years. Eleanor grabbed her coat and drove to her childhood, home on the edge of town. Her mother was away visiting relatives, leaving the house dark and silent. In the backyard, the shed stood like a forgotten relic, its windows boarded, its door sealed with a rusty padlock.
If you want to continue listening, touch below the profile.